Hey y'all, Spark here, coming to you live from a Burger King. Why? Because some legend decided to leak my address. Why? No clue. Now, if you're not familiar, leak in this context does not mean a thing slowly destroying your drywall. No, it's when something is shown before it should, which I'm sure you can guess by the title, object shows have had their fair share of. Object show leaks are like my trips to Burger King, extremely rare and filled with regret. The most known leaks are the ones from the fan meetups. Since 2019, the BFDI and II teams have been doing these little fan meetups, and since 2023, they've been showing off new episodes there. And since some people have the moral integrity of a wet paper towel, this resulted in Teapot 6, 12, Inanimate Insanity 2, episode 15, Inanimate Insanity Invitational, episode 14, and somehow BFDIA 14, all getting leaked. Congratulations, you leaked an episode of a show 10 years after it came out. Now, I wasn't in the OSC when the 2023 leaks happened, but I was when the 2024 ones had. And unfortunately for me, I had just ran out of flex tape. Should have been prepared. What did I learn? Not much. All I really learned was that there was an Exeter debut, Taco and me padded a couple scenes together, and Taco was going to have a song. So yeah, not the worst thing, but flex tape definitely would have helped. So what did the BFDI and II teams do about these leaks? Well, they put together a little video politely asking people not to leak the things, which then got leaked.
All photography and video recording are strictly prohibited during screening.
This will never not be the funniest thing ever made. I mean, imagine if someone made an anti-alcohol PSA and then immediately got blackout drunk. That's the level of irony we're dealing with here. Of course, the creators weren't thrilled. I mean, they tried to take down the videos that had leaks in them, but, they forgot the one rule of the internet. When something's out there, it's out there permanently. If you thought that was bad, well, buckle your seatbelt, because Inanimate Insanity 2 had its entire finale leaked. How, you ask? Well, once again, they did a screening. Obviously, the way to make sure that things don't get leaked is by doing a massive screening to a bunch of people who have phones. You can see where this went wrong. Wasn't too bad, but hey, I could still use some flex tape. But you know what was worse? This one leak that didn't fit the flow of this segment, so I have to entirely stop this video's pacing so I can talk about it. So Clash to be Champion had its whole finale leaked. Now, normally, if any episode gets leaked, it ain't too bad. You learn maybe an elimination or some interactions, but when you have a whole finale leaked, you learn everything that you didn't know up to this point. II only got away with it because we had already known the elimination order. The only thing we were really learning there was who won the season. Here, we were learning the rest of the elimination order, along with who won the season. It's like when the countdown timer on a bomb reaches 0, all the suspense is suddenly gone. And to make things worse, this happened right before Cole got canceled, which means Clash to be Champion is probably done for good. Rest in peace, show I really only cared about for Fire Pound. Teapot 15 also got leaked, and this one was a bit unique because it wasn't some sneaky hacker or a crew member or some fan. It was actually accidentally leaked by the voice actress for One. Whoopsie daisies, I pressed the leak Teapot 15 button. You see, she was doing this series where she was uploading her lines for Teapot episodes, and she accidentally released her video for Teapot 15 a little bit too soon, spoiling that she was going to, interact with Gady, which was a huge thing that the OSC was very speculative about. But yeah, it wasn't too awful for what I got spoiled on. But yeah, I should really go buy some flex tape. But if we're talking about leaks, we have to talk about one guy. Leak Beans. Also known as Lean Beans, also known as that one guy who won't go away. This dude has 5,000 subs, which is impressive considering his entire content style is, how can I make people mad today? He started by leaking the II finale, and when Brian took the video down, he just made, an entire version of the episode be released on a Google Drive with a, voting poll that showed leaks for the episode. Because subtlety is for nerds. And then when Teapot 15 got leaked, he came back swinging again like he was some kid on a sugar high. So, what got him on this leaking train, starting with the II finale? Because the II community was mean to him. Ah, yes, when a fan base is mean to me, I too leak the entire finale to their show. Normal reaction. I don't get how someone can be this petty and this scummy at the same time. I'm not going to give him any more attention other than to say, grow up, dude. So yeah, leaks in the OSC happen. They're annoying, but the best thing you can do is just ignore them. And if you want to help, report the leaks so that they can get taken down faster. So yeah, leaks suck. Uh-oh. Looks like my legions of fans found me. I think it's time I face them head on. Huh, kinda thought there'd be more of you. You have 700 subscribers. And that, kids, is how I met your mother.